Hello, Mr. Farkas. The first question would be, from your perspective as the Executive Director of the European Banking Authority, how should the financial services industry be regulated?
First of all, thank you very much for the invitation. I really enjoyed the conference. Coming to your question, I think it's not an easy one to answer. I think there are many regulatory initiatives at the moment that are taking place globally, as well as their implementation in Europe. And I think basically what is important is that the regulation needs to be tightened. There are some new measures that are being introduced in the area of, for example, regulating the liquidity management of banks or the structure of banking groups and other areas. So there needs to be more regulation, better defined regulation and more consistent regulation across the European market as well as globally.
Mm-hmm. Interestingly, it would be also fascinating to know what is the role of European banks on the way to a United States of Europe.
I think that would be a very ambitious project. What I could mention is that in Europe we do have a single market for financial services. So I think the regulatory and supervisory institutional framework needs to be brought to the level of the market itself, and that means the implementation of the banking union. I think if we manage to create a single supervisor, as it is being created, if we manage to create a single crisis management system for European banks, if we manage to create a single safety net of depositors, or at least a very strongly correlated safety net for depositors, I think if we can manage to create some sort of a strong public backstop at the European level behind the restructuring or potential restructuring of banks, then we are really creating a European banking market which would function similarly to the banking market of the United States.
Mr. Farkas, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.